Nothing brings some tow car drivers out in a cold sweat quite as much as reversing. There's no doubt that towing backwards isn't particularly intuitive, but with a little practice, it's not as hard as many caravanners think. You'd think reversing would be simple enough, but caravans and trailers seem to have a mind of their own when they're going backwards. The thing that confuses a lot of people is that you need to turn the wheel in the opposite direction to what you'd expect. So if you want to go to the left, you actually turn the wheel to the right.
There's an easy way to remember what to do when reversing in a straight line. Look in your mirrors. If the caravan or trailer starts to loom larger in one mirror than the other, steer towards it. If the image of the caravan isn't changing in either mirror, then you're heading straight, so don't turn the wheel. Don't make the mistake of oversteering. Small but decisive movements are all it takes to keep the caravan on course. Remember, the caravan makes a huge blind spot behind you, so it pays to have someone watching as you reverse to check for any objects that might be in your way.
You'll need to reverse around a corner to put your caravan on its pitch when you arrive at a campsite. We're going to get in some reversing practice by making our own pitch with these cones.
Here's what to do. First, drive your Mitsubishi past your spot until the wheels of the caravan are just beyond the pitch. Look over your shoulder where you want to go and turn the wheel fully in the opposite direction. It may seem odd, but you need to turn the wheel that way so the back of the car pushes the nose of the caravan where it has to go. With the steering on full lock, the van will turn quite quickly. So the outfit doesn't jackknife, begin to wind your Mitsubishi's wheel back the other way. The car will now follow the caravan's direction towards the pitch. If you find you're not quite parallel with the edge of the pitch, pull forward, then reverse back again. Just as you steer towards the mirror in which you can see the van to straighten up, the reverse is also true. If the van isn't turning hard enough and you want to see more of your van in the left-hand mirror, steer to the right.
Remember, you don't have to get the caravan perfectly positioned. You can unhitch and manoeuvre it by hand, certainly on a level, hard-standing pitch. Obviously, that's a little more complicated with a twin-axle caravan, which isn't so manoeuvrable. But you can always invest in a motor mover, which really takes the stress out of manoeuvring and reversing. If you want to practice reversing, then a manoeuvring course from a towing school or either of the two big caravanning clubs will help you brush up your skills.
So, let's recap our top tips on reversing a caravan or trailer. To turn the caravan, you need to steer in the opposite direction to what you might expect in normal driving. Use your mirrors. If the caravan is growing larger in one mirror than the other, then steer towards it to straighten up. Have someone standing where you can see them and where they can see you to help you reverse the caravan. If in doubt, pull forward and reverse again.